Hey guys, it's Betsy with Shady Grove Farmstead, and it is Saturday, July 15th, and we have been on an epic family adventure in the camper, and we got back pretty late last night. So we've had friends and family come and help us with the garden, but 3 weeks away from a garden, or shall I say farm like this, you are going to have growth, both in the plants but also in the weeds. So I was going to do a quick farm tour and show you the garden. To us it looks beautiful, very bountiful, but we do have a lot of work ahead of us as we get control of these weeds. We'll be using plastic and using our hose and all of those cultivators that we Paul's in the back giving me signs, but we're gonna hit the ground running probably tomorrow. Today we'll do some harvesting. We have a market on Sunday, Slow Pour Sunday market, but for now I did want to show you what the garden looks like after almost 3 weeks gone. Enjoy. Here we go. This is our back gate. Paul made this for us, I think last year, maybe the year before. Actually, yeah. And our cool bot and our wash station, kind of portable wash station. So gotta do a little work here, but pretty. Everything looks happy. Just need to pull some weeds. All right, flower garden. These are our hydrangeas. We've got some Daria coming up. I love these. These are some of my favorite. The hydrangeas look amazing. Got some over here too. Look at this guy. So they were really got burnt back with the frost, but they came back bigger. So, you know, sometimes that stuff you think's all horrible is really good. Especially the hydrangeas, they look much more healthy, I guess, bigger, rigorous. All right, you can see the weeds also look healthy and rigorous. This is our flower garden, and these are our lilies. They're done, but we'll keep them up. Their stalks up for a little while. The dahlias, prolific. I'm gonna go in there today, hopefully before the sun hits it, and hard harvest and deadhead. But wonderful. I'm sure that insects and butterflies and pollinators are loving it. The artichokes, woo, we got some. So we're not gonna eat these. We would like to eat some, but these have already opened. You wanna eat them when they're tight. They're gonna turn into flowers though, which I'm excited about. We do have some kind of burnt. It could be lack of water, a lot of weeds. It's having to compete. So we'll clean that up. These are our gladiolas and the snapdragons. I'm excited. Those kept blooming. So I'll be harvesting flowers today for the market tomorrow. This is our yarrow patch. Get in there and weed, but not too bad. And then all of this we've got to put plastic on, or we need to get the chickens on it and get that in control. Paul might even go in and scythe it. I'll do a video for you if he does. Blueberries, apple trees. If we've got one apple tree over here, if you look, falling over. He's got a lot of apples on him though, so we're gonna need to trellis him back up. All right, this is where we put plastic down before we left. Smart move on our part, because now we can just go in and I'm in the beds without weeding and get these planted. We're gonna do green beans and okra, probably get some lettuce in there, but these beds are at least ready to go for us to plant in, and then we'll just move the plastic. So arugula, I'll probably get some off of there, but that's ready to go. It's bolting. You can see, about to get some flowers, but we don't need, last time we grew arugula, we kept the seeds. So we're not gonna do that this time. We're gonna just cover it probably. Carrots, I tried to harvest some, but it is really dry and they were breaking. So I'm probably gonna need my pitchfork or my fork to do that, or get it, water it. But some weeds in there too. And actually, I think I said green beans down at the lower, but we're gonna put them here where the trellises are. So this was where our peas were. We got some plastic down, but you can still see weeds. So that'll be hopping on that pretty quick. Rosemary hiding under there. These are tomatoes, all different kinds, cherries, regular. We put these in right before we left. Paul's got to get in there and prune and start to tie them up. And peppers, beautiful peppers. We've got poblanos, we've got Jimmy Nardellos, jalapenos, flaming flare, cayenne, and even sweet peppers in there. Lettuce here with some random sunflowers, but we got a lot of work in here. Just cleaning up. There's a rosemary in there, but these were all blooming and gorgeous. We left them for the birds. We love the birds. Little cleanup here. It's kind of our outdoor sitting area. G-Mommy's garden is up there. She took great care of that. Harper, this is a little fun patch I've been making. This is a dying rosemary, but there's still some life. I might dig that up and see if I can nurse it back to health in a pot. Oh, I love this. Celosia? I get it confused. I think that's right. But it's beautiful. Lamb's ear. Lemon balm kind of around, and mint. Eucalyptus. Hydrangea. Gladiola thrown in there. I'll move that eventually, but it's alive. Thai basil. Genovese basil. Purple basil. And lemon basil, I believe. And this is our newest hydrangea from, I think, Northside Nursery. But I'm excited. She is hopping. I was nervous about her. You can see some other videos. She didn't have any green on her, and look at her. She got blooms and some hostas in there. There's a camper. She's getting a rest. She's getting cleaned out today. Our compost is in the back. We're excited to jump on that. We're gonna start building some compost bins, kind of Charles Dowding-esque, with the pallets. All right, moving right along. Oh, it's good to be back. This is our tea olive. Kind of struggled a little bit, but it's coming back. All right, so from here, this tunnel looks awesome. Tomato land, tomato land. Cucumber land. Excited about cucumbers. But you can also see this. So, kind of sad, but there's squashy. They probably would have been done anyway. But our little water timer over here, the battery died. So our 2 tunnels did not get water at some point, starting at some point. So probably lost a few plants. We're gonna get in there. We watered it today, got it running again. But we can always take cuttings off of our plants from the lower tunnel down there and just replant maybe. Smart on the plastic. These will be ready to plant seed in pretty quickly. I'll do a little cleaning on this edge here. Cabbage, we got this in really late. But it's there. We got some cabbage heads. We're gonna eat those. Dill, we're gonna cut down. Cilantro down there. Parsley's still going though. Might clean that out. Keep it going. Pear tree. I don't see a lot of pears, but it kind of does its every 3 years thing. And we did prune it. Sunflowers. The kale is still going. I do see some bug pressure, but cleaning that up, hard harvesting that, it might be good to continue. We'll see. Fennel in the back here to the right of that dinosaur kale. And then look at this. Zinnias. So zinnias are what started us in flowers, and I just love them. There's a little butterfly. It's not a little. There's a big butterfly. He's coming this way. Love it. So I'll come in and harvest a little bit of these today, clean them up. Do you know what this is? This is our asparagus patch. Looks like we've got some millet in there too. Wild. Oh my gosh, look at this guy too. Wow. I mean, that has to be 15 feet tall and round. I think this is a puffball. There's probably another word for it, but it might need some pruning. Another asparagus bed that's being taken over. Hello, little pollinators. They're everywhere once you start looking. Oh, so pretty. Hi. Why does that make me so happy? That just makes me so happy. Fig tree. There's another fig tree behind the hydrangea here. Beautiful. Here comes Harper in the jungle. I love it. I'm glad to be home. We saw a lot of farms, a lot of beautiful farms on our trip, and we are so inspired. We want to emulate, maybe in our own way, but we can see it, we can envision it. Some sunflowers outside G-Mommy's window. Oh, these are exciting. Hollyhocks. They're in there. Clean those up, get some wood chips. Lots to do at Shady Grove Farmstead. We've got another week before Paul goes back to, look at this. Oh, look at this. Find it? Can you find it? Look at that. Do you see that? So glad to be back. Already shining on me. Glad to be home, Shady Grove. All right. Thanks for following along. I'll keep you posted as we get her cleaned up.